right, welcome back. I am going to talk a little now into the basic structure of what a sunrise sit session looks like. So as I've mentioned before, it could be outside, it could be in a park, it could be by a beach. In some circumstances, we're even looking at under some structures, especially in the UK or Ireland, like we're looking at right now, where it's like beyond freezing. So we might be doing some indoor basic structures as well, but all the structures are exactly the same everywhere you go. Consider it being like it's a franchise. Okay, so what does a franchise mean? It means that the experience is exactly the same no matter where you go. So whether you're going down to Melbourne and doing an MHQ session down there, or whether you're coming up to Avalon Beach and doing a session, up with me in Avalon Beach, the same session will have the same structure. So that's really important. Consistency and consistency of experience is really, really important. From the t-shirts that we wear, the hats that we wear, to the flags and the banner, the kite banner that we have up, and how we represent ourselves, so that people, when they're coming to a new session or coming to a location, they'll be looking for the kite banner. Then they'll be looking for the person in the t-shirt. Then they'll be looking for the person in the hat. So these things are super important. So we want to replicate the experience everywhere we go, every single time. Now, the good news is that there's still freedom within the structure for you as a leader to express your gifts and what you would like to give to the community. So there's freedom within the structure. So what we're providing with is a broad infrastructure that keeps people safe and also provides that quality of experience so that we can duplicate that, right? So we would love 100 of these locations. So in order to make 100 locations, you can't just have all these different types of experiences going on in every different location. So what does it look like? So the big picture experience looks like this, is that there is a welcome. So, and as part of the welcome, there is a setup. So there's a general setup for a sunrise sit, which involves kite banners, some music, people in uniforms, and a welcoming experience. Then what happens to start a sunrise sit is that there will be a welcome circle. We always start in circle. It's a way of bringing everybody together in community. It's super important that we have that opening circle where everybody has the opportunity of seeing each other and feeling a part of something. When you have like a group session where there's people that are clumped together and you're talking, it means that there might be people at the back that can't see, that are not recognized, that haven't been welcomed, that other people can't see their eyes. So creating the circle is really, really important. So that's the first thing. Once people arrive and you've welcomed them, the first formal thing we do is have a welcome circle. As part of the welcome circle, which we'll go into shortly into much more detail, you'll be giving some instructions around the meditation. So the second real big part of the formal part of the structure is the actual meditation sequence. So you'll be giving instructions prior within the circle, and then people will be going and they'll be doing the meditation with you, and you will be providing some structure and some guidance, some insights whilst people meditate for 20 minutes. So that's the second part, is everybody meditating together, which you will give instruction around. At the conclusion of that session, there will be what's called a completion circle, or a finishing, or some people call it a finishing circle. But a completion circle is about, once again, everybody coming together and being able to look into everyone's eyes again, into everyone feeling included, and having some form of completion of what people came down to do today. So this is an opportunity within the completion circle to acknowledge people, to talk into our themes, to talk into insights and what people experience. So there's a whole range of things that can be discussed in the completion circle, but it's how we complete, it's how we finish. Once we've completed there, then people go for coffee, they go for swims together, they might go for a walk together, and we can also give some information around what we want to do as well. So things like events coming up, how to communicate with the crew, Facebook groups, social media, all those sort of things as well. So that's the overarching structure, right? So as for a sunrise sit, it's a welcome, so welcoming people in. Then the first formal structure is a welcome circle, then the actual meditation itself, and then a completion circle, and then saying goodbye to everybody. That's pretty much the overarching structure.